Hi there, this is Ranjit, and in this video we'll be doing the camera comparison between the Xiaomi Mi 6 and this OnePlus 5. In fact, I'm recording this part of the video footage with the front-facing camera of the Mi 6, and I just wanted to keep it very real. So just shooting this footage raw so that you can have an idea how will be the camera performance. And again, I'll also be shooting similar footage with this the OnePlus 5, and I'll also be shooting a lot of sample shots that is static pics in various lighting conditions so that you can judge which one is doing a better job. Now recording this part of the footage with the OnePlus 5's front-facing camera. This is the Xiaomi Mi 6, and even the Mi 6 has that dual camera setup. So I'm also very curious to see which one is going to do a better job. In terms of megapixel, yes, the OnePlus 5 has higher megapixel count, but again, you guys know that is not the thing that decides. There are a lot of other things that decide the camera quality. So just wanted to keep it raw. By the way, this is with the front-facing camera of the OnePlus 5. And one thing that might be in favor of the Mi 6 is that the Mi 6 actually has optical image stabilization, whereas the OnePlus 5 does not have any optical image stabilization. It relies on electronic image stabilization. So again, here are the samples side by side, and you be a judge which one do you think is a better one. So here are the pics side by side, and I was very surprised that in terms of color reproduction, both are very close to each other. This is shot at regular 1x. Here I used the telephoto lens that is 2x, and here I zoomed into the pictures to see which one is having slightly more detail, and the OnePlus 5 is having slightly more detail if you blow up the pictures. This picture is good for testing the contrast and dynamic range, and in those respects the OnePlus 5 did a better job compared to the Mi 6. This was a close-up shot, and here definitely notice the nut on the OnePlus 5. It has a lot more detail. So here again the OnePlus 5 did a better job. Another close-up shot, and again here the OnePlus 5 has slightly more detail compared to the Mi 6. This was shot in the portrait mode. Both these devices have that, and I feel both of them actually did a pretty good job with this subject. But when I tried this portrait mode on this flower, the Mi 6 did not do a good job. I tried it a couple of times, but with the first try on the OnePlus 5, I got good results. Looks like the portrait mode works fine on the Mi 6, only on human subjects. Another snap, both of them did a good job, but in terms of dynamic range, notice the clouds, they are much well defined on the OnePlus 5. In this pic, I feel the Mi 6 did a far better job in terms of color reproduction. For some reason, the OnePlus 5 picture is just oversaturated and looks very unnatural. Now moving to artificial low lighting conditions, here I was surprised that the OnePlus 5 produced a sharper picture, but here definitely the Mi 6 had an advantage. Notice that controller chaos image, it's a lot sharper on the Mi 6. Another pic in very low lighting conditions, and again here though the OnePlus 5 picture is brighter, but in terms of detail I feel the Mi 6 again did a far better job. Notice the cordless phone and its button, it's actually a lot more sharper than the OnePlus 5, and definitely as the Mi 6 is having that optical image stabilization, it is helping in low lighting conditions. Now recording this video side by side, on the left we have the Mi 6 and then on the right we have the OnePlus 5, and I've set it to 1080p. We'll also test it at 4K, but let's see how they perform at 1080p. We'll also check the focusing speed and we'll do a walk test. First let's do the focusing speed. As you can see near the wall, and we just bring them out, and both of them are actually doing a very good job. As you can see, the moment you take them out, let me bring it closer to the objects like this. Another. So in terms of focusing in video, both of them are doing a very good job. Let's now do this walk test. The OnePlus is employing electronic image stabilization, but the Mi 6 has optical image stabilization. So let's see which one is doing a better job. I'm just walking normally, and you guys be a judge. Which one do you think is doing a better job in video recording? I'll just walk back again, and we'll also do this test at 4K because both of them do support 4K video also. Now doing this test again, but I've set it to 4K, so this will be interesting test to see which one is doing a better job in 4K. And with 4K, generally it's not a good idea to walk while you're shooting, but again, we will be testing that, and you guys be a judge and let me know which one do you think is doing a better job in terms of 4K video footage. And I'm gonna slowly pan. This is in 4K, guys. And again, let's walk back. So here is the sample footage at 4K. So we are almost at the end of this video and recording this part of the video with the front facing camera. On the left we have the Mi 6 and the OnePlus 5, and this is in artificial lighting conditions. As you can see, I'm just going to move, just going to walk to my main office so that you can judge which one is better regarding the front facing camera. I just want to keep it very real, so you guys decide which one is doing a better job in overall camera performance. I also don't know as of now, I haven't seen the footage, so would love to hear your thoughts. Which one do you think is better in terms of camera performance, the Mi 6 or the OnePlus 5? As of now, shooting this video, Xiaomi India has not said anything about the Mi 6. Will it launch in India or not? So not very sure about that. What do you think about the same? And again, I'd love to know your thoughts. Which one do you think is a better smartphone in terms of camera performance, the Mi 6 or the OnePlus 5? So guys, that's it for now for this video. Again, do you share your thoughts in the YouTube comment section below. Thanks for watching, and if you're not subscribed to this YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button. Thank you. This is Ranjit, and I hope to see you in my next video.